What's up, guys? This is Kyle over here at the Horrorphile, coming back, doing another DVD update video. This is gonna be my update haul for February 2015 or 2016. I do apologize. I don't have as much stuff. I don't think I don't remember how much stuff I had last month, but I don't think I have as much stuff as I have the previous months. Surprisingly, I actually thought I had more, but I actually have a lot of stuff in the mail that has not gotten here yet. So I'm just gonna wait and do that stuff for next month because technically I think I ordered it in February, but it's not gonna be here until March anyway. And I am doing this a little bit into March, so we'll kind of get into it. I actually got I think I got more DVDs than anything, but I did recently start collecting more VHS, so I do have a decent stack of VHS. And I got just a few Blu-rays, and I also have a kind of a special thing at the end. It's not really a movie or anything, but it's just something that's related to it. We'll kind of save that toward the end. Since there's less Blu-rays this time out of everything, we'll do the Blu-rays first. They're actually, the funny thing is the Blu-rays that I do have a couple of Blu-rays in the mail, but the Blu-rays I have here to show you are all Arrow releases. I've actually never owned an Arrow Blu-ray, and I just kind of went, not crazy, but I wanted to get a couple of them. The first two that I'm going to show you, I actually ordered in January, like beginning to middle of January, and they did not get here until like close to, well, no, I take it back. It wasn't January. It may have been January. It was like toward the end of January. They didn't get here until almost like toward the end of February, which is kind of crazy. One of them was on back ordered, which was this one, I believe, City of the Living Dead. This is actually the alternate cover. I like the alternate cover better. It's alternate cover says the Gates of Hell. I'm pretty sure this was on back order. I got these with these next two, or this one and the next one, during the Arrow sale they had on their website. I got this and the other one for like $7 a piece. It was like $14 for both of these. I've already watched this, City of the Living Dead. The transfer is phenomenal. The special features are phenomenal. I mean, it's an Arrow release, so as you can see here, there are a ton of special features. It's got commentaries, it's got trailers, it's got interviews. I watched a couple of the interviews. The one interview on here with one of the actors was pretty cool. I mean, all these actors I don't know which ones are dead and which ones are still alive. I know one of the main characters of this movie is still alive, I believe, and there was like a pretty extensive interview. It was like a Q&A panel with him. I watched a little bit of that. But Arrow, phenomenal. Comes with, little lobby card here. I don't really know exactly, the Long Good Friday, and then it has like a bunch of Arrow releases on the back. And also it comes with this cool little booklet, as you can see. And inside the booklet, it's got stuff about the movie. They do that pretty much all their releases, and it does have an alternate cover as well. But yeah, phenomenal release. I've been meaning to actually upgrade my copy. I actually traded in my copy to a local place to get another one of these, my DVD copy of this, to get another Arrow release that was at a local used DVD store, Blu-ray store. But yeah, Gates of Hell, that's number one. The second one I got with the other one. I have never seen this, and I still have not watched it yet. I'm sure it's great. I've heard good things, funny things about it. This actually did not come with a book, but it did come with a little lobby card for the movie Blood Feast. And it has like some stuff, Arrow stuff in the back. The movie is actually Frankenhooker. Sorry about the glare. Haven't seen it. I mean, it was $7, and I figured I'd pick it up. It also has a lot of commentaries and a lot of interviews and stuff like that. I haven't even actually seen the alternate cover, which the alternate cover just looks like it's the guy with her on the table. So pretty funny looking movie, a pretty goofy looking movie. I'm really interested to see how this is gonna be. I'm sure it'll be great. So Frankenhooker, and the last Arrow I actually got from a used. I got from like a used DVD store called Mr. K's. I live in South Carolina, so there's a used DVD store called Mr. K's. There's another one called Second and Charles. They're both kind of near each other. I actually brought a couple of DVDs I had extra of in and traded them in. They give you store credit. So I put it toward this. This was only $20, which I don't know how much it is normally. It's probably like 25 or 30 normally, but I got it for like $10, like $8 or $10 or something like that. I watched it. It is great. It is a great movie. It's kind of one of those you don't really hear about very often, but it's an awesome movie. It's Tobe Hooper's Eaten Alive. This is actually a really good release. I've actually never seen this movie, obviously, but I mean, this movie is packed. I mean, it's a dual disc, so it's got 2 discs. The second disc has just some special features on it. The transfer is phenomenal, and also this booklet that has it's got alternate cover. The booklet's phenomenal. It shows you pictures and kind of talks about the movie a little bit and tells you what the inspiration for the movie is and things of that nature. Great movie. I mean, I was actually kind of surprised. Like, I didn't know what to expect going into this. I honestly, it sounds weird, I actually thought this was a cannibal movie. I don't know why. I guess because of the title. I went into it thinking it was a cannibal movie when it was actually it's about a guy that lives in the woods. He runs this hotel and he has like a pet crocodile that's like basically attached to the hotel. It's like in a swamp right next to the hotel, and he feeds a lot of the hotel people. Like he just tries to please the crocodile, and he like basically kills people and throws them into the swamp to please this crocodile. So I really love this movie. I'll end up watching this again. This is actually one of those movies that I think a lot of my friends will probably like too. So Tobe Hooper's Eaten Alive. Definitely check that out. Definitely recommend it. So yeah, to get into the DVDs, I don't got, like I said, I don't got many of them because some of them haven't even arrived yet. But we'll just kind of go through it. And there may be 1 or 2 of these that I may have already shown off. I really don't remember. I don't think so though. I think most of these are pretty new that I have. First one I got here is Takashi Miike movie. It's one of his newer ones. I've actually watched this and reviewed it on my channel. I'm actually one of the only reviews for this movie online. His movies are really hard to review. I had to like research and get in depth with the movie and really pay attention to this movie to review it. But I mean, it's got a good bit of views. I mean, I guess I've gotten positive feedback for the review. This is Yakuza Apocalypse. I've seen it. I didn't own it, so I went ahead and picked it up. Not his best movie. Very entertaining. It's got some really weird elements to it, just like all of his other movies. But I would venture to say it's definitely not one of his better ones. Definitely worth a watch though. I got this for like $5 at a Family Video, so I definitely recommend picking it up. I think it's like you can get it at Walmart. Actually, I saw it. I don't know how much it is. It's probably like $10 at Walmart, but definitely worth the watch. This is just a standard edition. It doesn't really have anything special to do with it. But yeah, Yakuza Apocalypse. Definitely check it out. It's got that Miike style to it. If you guys are into Asian cinema like me, you like Miike movies, I would highly recommend just checking it out because it's a Miike movie. He never really tends to 100% disappoint. I have watched some of his movies and not really been, into them as much as I am some of the other ones. This movie was kind of like that, but it's still very entertaining and good movie. So definitely check it out. Picked this one up from Family Video as well for like $5. Never heard of it, never seen it, still haven't watched it. I've heard good things about it though. I know Moods on the page wanted to watch this movie, or at least I think I remember him saying when I posted that he wanted to see it. It's Queen of Blood. It's Intervision release. Family Video had this for like $5. Went ahead and picked it up because the back of it kind of looked interesting. I mean, it kind of looks low budget, but it definitely interested me. And I like these white cases they put these in, these Intervision cases. I think they're really cool. They look really good with the red on the back of the DVD. I really like that a lot. But the front of it says macabre, and I can never say that word. Macabre and effectively creepy. It feels like stuff ripped from a nightmare. So I don't even know what this movie is about. Looks like the guy that did the costumes was a part of the Saw franchise. He helped with the Saw franchise and the Land of the Dead. And the FX guy did the Silent Hill movies and some of the Resident Evil films. So, I mean, I say it's low budget. It may actually be a higher budget release. It's from director Chris Anderson. Apparently he's the editor-in-chief of Fangoria. Interesting. So I'll have to check that out at some point. Do a review. Next film I picked up mainly because I heard it's like kind of brutal, but I watched it I honestly didn't finish it. I need to go back and finish it. I watched most of it and it was boring as shit. Like there wasn't really. It's a home invasion film. Um, it's got a reputation to be kind of disturbing, I guess, but I didn't find it disturbing at all. It was kind of annoying, and the accents are very, very thick in this movie. It's really hard to kind of understand the characters. There's another film I'm going to show you that I picked up as well. That's the same. I feel that's extremely hard to understand the people because their accents are so thick. They're English. But this movie is called Cherry Tree Lane. That's another movie I think Mood said when I posted that I was watching it. He said it was really horrible. Or not very good at least, and I tend to, from what I've seen of it, to agree with him. It really wasn't that great. It basically focuses on a family, like a home invasion type film, with like a family. These like kids break into this home and take this family hostage. Like I said, I only got probably about a little bit over halfway through it, and I fell asleep just because I was tired, not because I was really, really, really bored or anything. But it's really not that entertaining of a movie. But I'll have to finish it up, let you guys know what I think of that. Next movie, I don't think I showed my last update. I may have, but I actually watched this movie. I like this movie a lot. Not a lot, but I like this movie. I think I gave this movie like an 8 out of 10 or something in my ratings on my phone. I tend to watch movies and I put every movie that I watch in my phone and rate it, just to know what movies I watched this year. I think I gave this an 8 out of 10. It's Extinction. It's got Matthew Fox in it from Lost and Jeffrey Donovan. Jeffrey Donovan's been in a bunch of things. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. He was in Burn Notice, I think. He was the main character of Burn Notice, the TV show. But this is actually a really good movie. I didn't know what to expect with Matthew Fox and Jeffrey Donovan going to be in it, but it's a very good kind of post-apocalyptic kind of zombie-ish type movie. It's not like straight up zombies or anything, but it's very, very interesting. I recommend checking this out if you guys have not seen it. It's very, very good watch. At least I think I was entertained the whole time during this. So very good acting and everything in that. Next one is a documentary I put in for probably about 15-20 minutes, and I need to finish it up. What I saw was pretty fucked, to say the least. It is a Lucifer Valentine film, if that tells you anything. If you're familiar with him, this is Black Metal Veins. This is basically about people that listen to people that are fans of black metal that are into drugs. As simple as that. It's basically a documentary of these people just doing drugs. There's really not a whole lot to it other than that. Just them doing meth, coke. I mean, I saw them doing like all kinds of stuff. And I mean, it's got some kind of a, not cult following, but it's got like a reputation. At least somebody says that one of the people in this die at the end or something. I read online. I don't know if that's true or not, but this was released by Unearthed Films. I'll have to finish it. I don't remember what I was doing. I got really busy. I started watching it, got busy, had to turn it off. But yeah, it's from the director of the Vomit Gore trilogy, so I'll have to check this out and finish it up. I don't know. I honestly just bought it just to see what the whole fuss was about. It was cheap. It was like $5 or $6. I think I got it for online, but there's that. Next one is a Criterion movie. I picked this up because I'm into these type of films. This kind of looks like a crime type film. It's not really a horror, but it is from the Criterion collection. I got it for cheap, like $6 on eBay. Man Bites Dog. I'm going to check this out very, very, very soon. I've been meaning to. I actually forgot I had it until I started pulling out DVDs to kind of go over. But yeah, Man Bites Dog. Definitely got to check that out. Next, I'm pretty sure I've shown this off. I think I showed this off the last time. I'm going to just show you quickly again. Three-Headed Shark Attack. I think I showed that off my last update, but yeah, I got that. I think I got in here. It kind of slipped in here. Next one I picked up is a vampire film. I have yet to see it, but I've heard this is one of the best vampire films ever. It's a great movie. Is Let the Right One In. I have to check that out very, very soon. Not really sure what that's all about. Next one I have not watched yet either, but I've heard really good things. It made a lot of people's top 10 of 2015 last year. That is the movie Blood Punch. It has the main character of Milo Cawthorn. He's the guy that was in Deathgasm, which was Pretty much my favorite movie of last year. I have to check this out. I'm pretty sure I'll probably end up liking it. It's a horror comedy. Picked this movie up from FYE. Mainly, only reason I picked this up is because I heard that one of the guys that I watch on YouTube and I do my podcast with, JP, had said this movie is out of print. And I got this movie for like $5 at FYE. So I was kind of surprised. But I'm still going to watch it. It's like a post-apocalyptic movie. It's called The Day After. I'm sure this movie probably won't be out of print for long. They'll probably end up re-releasing this, or putting it out on Blu-ray or something. But currently it's out of print, so pretty good find for $5 and an MGM release. So I have to check that out. Picked this up the same time. Dario Argento's The Cat O' Nine Tails. Have not watched this before. I'll have to check this out. I love Dario Argento. He's a great director. So have to definitely check this out and see what it's about. I actually watched a Dario Argento film, which last night, which is going to be in my VHS pile over here. We'll kind of, you guys think it looks like it's at the bottom, but check that out here in a minute. This was the other movie I was telling you guys. I actually watched this. It was a great movie, but I had to put the subtitles on for it. It was in English, but it was really hard to like distinguish between the accents. Like I couldn't follow the movie with it without subtitle, with it not having subtitles, because it was in English, but the accents were like so damn thick. It was like hard to understand where we're at in the movie, the dialogue, what was going on. But it was a great movie overall. It is Kill List, released by IFC Midnight. I got it for a couple bucks online. I always heard good things, so I wanted to pick it up. Definitely recommend this movie. I definitely would check it out. I believe I gave it a 7.5 out of 10 or something, or a 7. I can't remember. I have to look at my phone, but it's a great movie. I really enjoyed it. It was good. Picked this up. It says $4.99 on here, but I didn't pay $4.99 for it. I actually got it for cheaper. I went thrifting in Asheville, North Carolina a couple days ago, and went to a couple of DVD shops. Didn't really find a whole lot, but I went to this DVD shop. They had some decent stuff. They had been with like 3 movies for $10 or something like that. So I went through the bin and just picked out some random ones that looked pretty decent. The next 3 movies are the ones I picked. This is actually a Synapse release, which was pretty cool. They had it for so cheap, and it was like $3 basically if you do the 3 for $10. It's a Jess Franco film. It's Exorcism. I love that cover. I don't know if you can see. Funny thing about this cover is I don't know. I didn't really research it. This cover, I'm pretty positive, is the exact same cover for a Wizard VHS release. I can't remember what the name of the movie was, but I'm almost 100% positive that that's on that same VHS cover, but it's a different movie. I'm almost 100%. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you guys are, collect VHS or you know anything about Wizard, the Wizard releasing company that released Charles Band, released all those VHS. Pretty sure that's the exact same cover for one of those VHSs. The exact same, like nothing's different other than it says a different title and doesn't say Jess Franco on it. But I'm pretty sure that's the exact same one. But yeah, Exorcism. I'll have to check it out and see what it's all about. It looks pretty interesting on the back. I mean, it's from Jess Franco, so I'm sure it'll be pretty sleazy, to say the least. This was another one I picked up when I got that 3 for $10. LA Maniac. It's a trauma movie. I thought it was funny. It looks just like the Maniac. Maniac looks just like the cover for Maniac. So it's called LA Maniac. It looks low budgety. I'm sure it is because it's trauma. But picked that up, and this was the third one. I picked up Suicide Club. Always heard good things about this movie, and I never had a chance to pick it up. It was $3. I was like, well, I'll pick it up. 3 for $10, cool. Yeah, so I'll have to check this out very, very soon. Unrated version too, so it definitely doesn't have anything cut out of it, probably. Next 4 movies I actually bought from some guy off of a Facebook group. I think it was off of the Horror VHS collectors group, but he was selling DVDs, so I picked these up. This first one's called, I haven't watched it. Well, actually, I've watched one of them a long time ago, but I haven't watched any of them recently. This one's called Buried Alive. I haven't watched that yet. And then this one is, I've seen this before. It's been a long, long time, though. Teeth, Killer Vagina film. I mainly picked up a lot of these because they're the Dimension Extreme line. He was selling them for cheap, like $2 a piece. So, Teeth, Zombie Diaries 2, which has he still have the slipcover on it, which is pretty cool. It's another Dimension Extreme. I haven't even seen the first Zombie Diaries. I do have it though, so I got both of them now. So I have to see what they're all about. And the last one is, I think this is a remake. I'm pretty sure it's the Wizard of Gore. I'm pretty sure that this is a remake of an old movie, Wizard of Gore. So yeah, it's got Kit Pardue in it and Crispin Glover. So it looks, honestly, featuring the Suicide Girls. Honestly, this looks very cheesy and probably will be shitty, but who knows? It might be good. Dimension Extreme. That's it for the DVDs. Let's kind of jump into the the VHS real quick. I'll just kind of go down the line of them being in order. I picked this up, the Dawn of the Dead 2 VHS collection. Has the opening. The cover opens up. I got it for a couple bucks. I try to collect. I'm kind of like some of the other people in the group where I try to collect different versions, like as many versions of this movie as I can, because it is one of my favorite movies of all time, if not my favorite movie of all time. So I picked this up. I actually watched it on VHS the other day, and it is worth watching on VHS. This is one of those movies that, like, it's good to watch on VHS. Like, it doesn't, like, it's perfect on VHS. So Dawn of the Dead, yeah, picked that up. Got this as well. Pretty happy with this. Maniac on VHS. This is the Anchor Bay edition. It opens up as well on the front. Has William Lustig right there, and it's got some pictures on the front there. I think that bottom picture, yeah, is where Tom Savini gets his head blown off. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. It's really in good condition too. For, you know, other than there's a couple of little things on the sides, but, you know, overall this is a good edition of this on VHS. This is another movie that I've watched the Blu-ray several times, but the VHS would be cool to watch too. But I haven't watched it on VHS yet, but it'd be cool just to see it on VHS because it's just an older movie. Something I forgot to grab, I was going to show off. I did get a T-shirt as well last month. Maniac T-shirt. It's the cover. It says Maniac, and it says I warned you not to go out tonight, and it has him standing there. It's a black T-shirt, just has that on the front. So meant to show that off, but I didn't. So I forgot to grab it. But there's that Maniac, and I also bought this, which I really am happy with. This is the Anchor Bay VHS of the Beyond. It actually comes in a hard shell case, so if you guys can see that, pretty cool. And on the back, it's got her standing there with the dog, and it's got that, and it's a very good condition in front of the VHS. Just says the Beyond. I have to watch this on VHS. This is another one of those ones that would be cool to watch on VHS. And I actually own the Beyond on DVD and on Blu-ray, so now I have it on VHS. One of my other favorite movies. So great film. Side of it looks like this. I don't know if it's upside. It's probably gonna be upside down. But there's that. I got this for 50 cents at a Goodwill, I think. It's sealed, which is pretty cool. I remember seeing this as a kid. That's the only reason I picked this up. It's I guess this is the remake as well. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is probably the remake, but it's the Val Kilmer movie. It's the Island of Dr Moreau VHS, still sealed. It was like 50 cents or a quarter or something. It says it was list price is $9.99, which is funny. I don't know who would pay that for it, but back in the day, maybe. I remember watching this as a kid with my dad and just being like, this is a crazy ass movie. So I picked it up. Another funny one, it's not horror related. I picked up at a Goodwill and I actually watched this last night on VHS. I don't know if you guys remember this. A lot of people don't. I do from when I was younger. MTV movie. It's Joe's Apartment. It's got what's his name in it? Jerry O'Connell in it. I think it's like his first movie or something. But it's basically about him moving into an apartment. He has all these funny friend cockroaches. It's in this big like box. I mean, it was literally like 5 cents or 10 cents or something. So I just was like, whatever, I'll pick it up. I thought it'd be kind of funny. Me and my buddy watched it last night. We laughed. Picked this up at Goodwill for 49 cents. I don't think it's really worth anything, but I just picked it up because the cover is really cool, or at least this cover is really cool. It's still priced 49 cents. It's the Karloff collection, Cult of the Dead. think that cover looks pretty neat. Pick that up. Why not? 50 cents. How can you go wrong for 50 cents? Got this from a Goodwill as well. I got this when I got Joe's apartment from the same Goodwill. This is the VHS release of It. I actually own this on DVD, but just because it was like a quarter, I was like, I'll pick it up. It might be cool. This movie's long. I think this movie's like 2 hours long or something. Or not 2 hours, but 4 hours long. It's 192 minutes. It's like 3 hours and something minutes long. I have watched this. It's been a long time since I watched it, but I just went ahead and picked it up. Why not? Picked this up from Goodwill for 99 cents. I remember watching this as a kid too. I really liked it a lot. The second Predator movie. It's got Gary Busey and Danny Glover in it. Still got the plastic on it, which is pretty cool. But this movie's great. It says he's silent, invisible, invincible. He's coming to town with a few days to kill. So Predator, great movie. I love it. Last two here, just got yesterday actually. Actually watched the one at the bottom here the other day. I got the Gates of Hell, which I did get the Blu-ray as well. This was only a couple bucks, so I just went ahead and told him to, I bought it from a guy. It's funny because the price on here, I can't tell what kind of a sticker this is. I think it's an FYE sticker, but they were selling it for $9.99 wherever they were selling it at. It's kind of funny. I got it for like $2 or $3. Gates of Hell, yeah, I'm sure this is another one of those movies you can watch on VHS and Blu-ray, and you get like a cool nostalgia feeling watching it on VHS. So I got that, and I watched this last night. I never bought it before, or never seen it before. Not in the best shape in the world, but not in the worst either. It could be worse. But it's Dario Argento film called The Church. I like that cover. I think that cover's freaking awesome. So yeah, The Church was interesting, very bloody, interestingly bloody. So. Really cool. And last but not least, I purchased a book. Like I said, I'm getting more into VHS collecting just for kind of nostalgia purposes, and VHS is really cool to collect. They're hard. A lot of them are hard to find. I picked up this book from Amazon. I think the first time I ever saw this book was when my boy Moods from the group showed it off. I thought it was cool back then, so I just went ahead and picked it up. It was really cheap. I got it used for like $20 or something. But this actually shows a lot of covers from VHS. It's the VHS video cover art is what the name of the book is. It's by Thomas Hodge. Shows a bunch of VHS, like really, really rare covers of VHS. Not just horror, but it shows action. There's kung fu movies in here. There's action movies. There's like random other movies. There's a lot of horror in here, but it doesn't show a lot of like common covers for these movies. It shows a lot of uncommon covers, mainly from what I can tell. They're foreign covers, like they're from the UK or something. Not covers that you're able to pick up like every day for these movies if you were looking for them on VHS, because they have a lot of alternate covers. But just to kind of give you an idea, I'm just going to open randomly to one. Yeah, there's a cover. Let's see. So there's Garbage Pail Kids, the movie. So that's not really a common cover apparently for that specific movie that you'd find in the U.S. But yeah, it just kind of goes. Each page has like a VHS cover, front and back. Really, really cool. I really dig this. I actually looked through it yesterday, and I really dig it. I actually posted a picture of it on the VHS Collectors Unite page, which has like 11,000 people. And the guy that wrote the book, Thomas Hodge, not wrote it, but like put it together, Thomas Hodge, he actually commented on it and kind of explained where he got the pictures from and stuff. So I thought that was really cool, really interesting. But yeah, definitely recommend checking this out. You could probably get it for between like $20, $25 on Amazon. So really cool to have for the collection and the show off. So, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I had a bunch of stuff in the mail, that didn't arrive yet. Just to kind of overview what, you can't see all of it, but, got my VHSs here. So yeah, this is it. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, most of this stuff will, come in the mail. Most stuff I order will come in the mail probably within the next couple of days. Not a big deal. I'll just show it off next time. But, yeah, leave a comment, like, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. If you've seen any of these movies, if I said I haven't seen them, just let me know what you guys think. And share the video, subscribe to the page, and be on the lookout for my next update. Until next time, peace.